Early morning, 3:05. Dale. Did I say it right? I didn't get, Dale was not in middle school or high school Spanish, and it wasn't on Duolingo, so I have no reason to know it. I just say it because Pitbull said it. I still don't know what it means. Dale! I'm gonna try to put a pile together here and
I mean,
offer you what I
just
can.
so you know, the top row,
Yep.
they're on consignment, so
Okay.
so I have a flexibility, but only a certain % off.
Sure. That's
Just
sure.
because they're not mine.
You need whatever you need.
Yes.
No problem. What do you think? Is Peyton Manning one of, if not the most undervalued? I agree. Said it before I could even get it all out. I don't know how this guy doesn't get more love. Last one on Peyton did 270. Before that, they were 3 and change. I'd put it at 300.
Okay.
So on the honest, one of them randomly just popped up over 200, but before that, it was all day at 175 to 2.
So give me the number.
I would put it in the middle. That one seems like a bit of an outlier. I'd say 185.
Okay. So I got the total is for round numbers 11,700. Yeah.
Yeah, before Kobe. So you still have the Kobe in the mix as well. I just give you a round number here.
That's fine.
I'd take everything and then throw in the Kobe for 10K.
What are you valuing that at?
I think right now it's probably a couple $100 card. So I figured that's my
What would you what would you value that at?
There's nothing since 2022. Back in 2022.
My partner who has 2 major eBay stores.
Right.
He told me put it out for 7.
Yes, because that was the last sale in 2022.
But,
So
but people, I know. I would legitimately take 4 for it.
so you needed what, 10
I would do 10-3.
and 3. Let me look this one up one more time. Yeah, we're not far. I was trying to build in some kind of win on the stack.
You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah, they're on consignment. I get
Yeah. So he doesn't even want that little, but if I can move it all at once, can we do the 10-3?
it. Can't do 10-3.
10's your max?
Just meet me somewhere in there one more time, and we got it done.
You have 2 minutes?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him.
Okay. Calling upstairs. Howie Mandel is on the phone. Howie will go over to that little corner. Okay. All right, and we'll start making faces. Okay. He walks over. This is life-changing money. It is a huge offer. And it's coming right after this break.
Might be on a plane.
Well, look, we're $300 off. Can we do 10-150 and meet in the middle?
Would you say 10-150?
10-150, just splitting the difference.
Give me 10-2. Just right in my mind, I'm getting.
Yeah.
10-2. High school jersey. Gotta rep it. And it's the Miami Vice colors too, which I
love
like.
it. That's a good vibe for the show.
Gotta be in the vibes, man. But go C's. We're champs.
Hey, I know. I was gonna say congratulations.
Thank you. I love D Wade, but
You love
Celtics.
D-Wade, but true Celtics.
I'm a diehard Celtic fan, so I was
The
there.
jacket was great.
I was at Game 5, man. I was there. I was partying in the streets. We were dancing. We're champs.
Let's go.
Champs at long last. Been a while. Good to see you, bro.
Good to see you, bro.
Welcome to the right coast and the right state.
There's some stuff where it's like, oh, I want comp. Like the Palo contenders on it, that's a card. We've had 4 offers on it already. I
Sure.
want comp on that. That's
What about
just
this?
it is. That there is no comp, so it's like
Can I see
fair
that?
offer, I'd sell it.
Okay.
If we pulled that card, we were just holding it, and then it went down when he was on the Mavs and he went to the Wizards. It was just terrible. Then he went to the Celtics, so we stuck it away in the Fenway box, and then we brought it to Fenway. But he wasn't playing in the playoffs. Nobody wanted it last month. Nobody even asked about it. And then it's sitting in here. We've had 3 people ask about it already.
I mean, the only sale I see sales of the card, but the only sale was BGS 9.5, and it did $200 a year ago. Exactly.
So it's I don't. But a year ago, his market didn't exist. So it's I'll tell you, I have it priced at 400. I don't expect to get what I have my cards priced at. I would take 320 cash.
Okay, let me try. If I point to something that you don't have room on or wouldn't work.
I'm not gonna waste your time.
I had these at 470 in value. Right, well, I'm saying if I take this out,
Take that out. It's About 25. That's what I'm saying. It's not. Something's off.
Yeah, I got 470 value on these four.
No, but this is what I told you. I can't take less than 320 on that. I wouldn't want to sell it.
Can't take less
No,
than
I wouldn't want
320.
to sell it, but less, I would just want to keep holding it.
Yeah, so that's the issue.
That's not,
Yeah, I wanted to be like 450. There's like 220 in value, and then we could go back and forth about this. If I paid 450, that had me paying 280 here and then 175 here. These are 220 in total value. So even if I said 80% of that, it's like
realistically, like I would take 100 on that card. Or let's say I'll take 90 on that card. I'll take 60 on that card. 150. I'll take like 40 there. That's 190. Here, let's say it was a good day. I take 300. I'm still at 490. Like even though I said all right 480, I think we're still off. That would be my absolute best. So that's like 480.
like I'm looking at stuff like that. Full card 9.5, 450. It's like the die cutting a 9, 480. So I'd be 3 here and then 180 there.
I mean, I got down to
Not far.
480, so
Yeah.
we're close. You can just call it 460, and we'll be good.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Do you just use comp numbers and go off there?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm honestly looking at a bunch of different stuff. It was just more so a question of, where you had room to work. Are you open to trying it? I could try to put
We can try, bro.
2 of these. 385. I think that's the average, even though it's the last one. So times 2, unless you want to do 2 for 1, because then.
Are you one of those guys that kind of flies all over and does card QR?
Yep.
They're a YouTuber, right?
Yes, started as a small business, then built out the business, then started content, which I had never done before, and then that kind of took off. So
Yeah.
it's very cool.
That's very cool, right?
It's 5 and change in market value.
Right, market value. I got you. So if this is 5130, where are you trying to be at now?
I mean, on this stuff, with it being the lower stuff, I think it's kind of a standard, like 80%-ish deal.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's on the lower tier stuff. If I had anything else in the mix, I think this might be the highest valued card in the whole
Probably.
thing.
Yeah, I can't sell at 80. I know that.
So based on, let's say, the 5 and change market value, maybe even easier, what do you need net to you?
I mean, I'd be at 46.
On the lower to mid end, I mean, 90 on that kind of stuff, just base everything, and it's gonna be really tough. I want it to be at 41. I'd pop up to 43.
It's just tough, man. It represents stuff. I mean, if I'm buying that 70 and 80 and they start at 85, just doesn't make a hell of a lot of sense for me. That for sure is better.
So-
this here, I mean, I can give you, where you want to be with that.
Right.
Just
So
this part here.
portfolio-wise, that's why I think 43 is. If you can meet me at 43, I'd do 43. Yeah.
I could do 45. That's where I'd be at.
What would we be doing here?
Where are you trying to be percentage-wise with this stuff?
That's the thing. It's like, if you can get me to 43 there, then I'll take these also at 85%.
This stuff here, if you want to do 85 on this stuff all day long, I had no problem with that.
If it was just that stuff alone, I'd be offering, I'd be hesitant to offer 80. Would you call it 44 and we'd do those as well to move a little more volume?
We're so close, man. I want to be at 45 in this stuff. I want to be at 44.
I want it to be a 41.
Yeah, I want to be at, 46?
I think 44 is our win-win.
Is that cash?
Yes.
No. All right, that's cool. Definitely put in that.
Appreciate you.
All right. Don't say 80%.
81. 4,400, we're good here. Can you get me to 2,200 here? Call it 66.
44 and 23 called today. So we're talking at 67.
Split it one more time. 2,250 on those, so 6,650. Good deal, my friend. I appreciate it. Nice to meet you, brother.
Town.
Nice to meet
It's
you.
Colin.
Colin? Kyle.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
I love watching your videos, dude. It's like really inspirational to see how you do deals.
Thank you. I
Because
try my best.
I'm just getting into it. Like, and it can be hard to make deals. So I like watching people like you and Ryan and everybody make a deal, so I can learn how to make deals.
Sure,
And
I
learn how
appreciate
to-
that. Trust me, there was a point where I did not know what I was doing making a deal. So it's just repetition. Just try to treat everybody well and be fair and have fun with it. But
Thank you, man. Thank you.
yeah, bro, good to meet you, brother.
Have a picture with you?
Please, absolutely.
Three. Look at you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right, brother.
Thank you again,
Good to
dude.
meet you,
Real
bro.
inspiration.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I think the last one raw was $20, and the PSA 7 was 65. A lot of 4 of them, 80. I'll give you $20 for it. I mean, I just think it's a fun card. So
Hey, it's all yours, bro.
$20.
$20.
Let's do it.
Tremendous. Any recent sales on those, or?
To be honest, I haven't looked. I picked it up last weekend and turned around and drove here. So,
I got to deal with this guy here.
oh, he's worse than I am.
I'll ask you the prices now. He seems a little tough.
Just can't understand. Yeah, I don't know if that means 100 or 1,000 or.
So the auto's really crispy. It's just the card.
Yeah.
Are you open to offers on it?
Yeah.
My only concern is the condition of the card.
No, I understand that.
Like,
To me, it was more of how many 10 autos do you see of
the auto's nice.
Mantle.
The auto's nice. You want to take $550 cash on it?
Nah, I'd rather hold it.
Firm it.
I'm not burning mine. I mean, I'm just not gonna draw $350.
No, for sure.
I could probably do 7, which is kind of closer to the middle of the two numbers.
I didn't want to shoot you anything too low.
No.
I
It's,
don't know what a
honestly,
4 is worth.
Yeah.
Zero disrespect to your number.
No, you're perfectly fine. I just can't imagine a Mantle auto graded 10. Not necessarily the card, because the card is 4. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. But I can't imagine.
And that's the only thing. The auto's beautiful. I know what a mint copy goes for, and
Yeah, it's about like 15,
If it's-
25, depending on the grade of the card and then the 10 auto.
can we meet at 6?
Maybe 650.
I'll do 650 and try to buy some more from you.
It's fine.
Appreciate that.
Watching your videos, being honest, transparent, everything like
Thank
that.
you, man.
Just really helped me out.
What's your name?
Mark?
Mark? Kyle.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, man. Yeah, where's the shop?
It's in Pompano, Florida, like 45 minutes north of here.
Nice.
Yeah.
How's it going?
I mean, I just signed a lease to expand.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going to a new, bigger location.
Congrats. No, I mean, hey, I'm very humbled by that. I appreciate that, but
It's good to see good people in the hobby scene.
I appreciate that. Just being myself, hanging out. I mean, we're here, cameras on. It's like but this how I am on and off the camera. So it's cool to see people pick that up, because I know a lot of stuff that gets put on camera is like, oh, this guy's full of shit, whatever. But no, it's just me doing my thing. It happens to be recorded, So yeah, man, great to meet you, Mark.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, awesome. And if we ever do anything, I mean,
A few moments later.
I'll try to take a couple pieces here and make it make sense. Can I see this one? And I'll take a peek. I'm very weary of those numbers.
It's a tough one.
I'm also a Celtic fan, so I've just been like anti-Luka for a couple weeks. I mean, these based on numbers we looked up and talked about, I think, were in a ballpark, at least market value wise, this is the only complicated piece.
Yeah, that's a tricky one.
I guess best question would be on this one in particular, what do you need net to you? Because I could offer you percentages and break each one down, but
I'm into the card. I did trade plus cash, so I'm into the card for $37.
So these are just sub 2. This one hasn't sold since January, but it was at 15. This is a 1075. I don't know if you have an idea of where you're at on those 4, but I'd offer you 7,500 cash and see what you had to say.
I don't think we're far off. I think the number that gets me there is $8,000. And then on that Luka, I don't know what you saw, but I can eat a touch more and do that for free.
I'm just trying to figure out where I'd allocate the 500.
Right.
What if we split the difference with Luka and I'll do your 8K, but with Luka. Last sale of that was 275.
So 77 before Luca.
So I'm coming up a couple hundred. Good deal, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much. I had these conservatively, and there's comps on everything here. I had these just a tad under 4K value
Okay.
on these.
So you were just about $4,000 in value?
Yeah, it was like, you know, give or take. I was conservative, so I'd say I had it at 38.50, but it's anywhere in that range to up to 4. I mean, there's sales on all of those. This is the complicated one.
Sure. If you want to do $5,000 for everything, I can do it. That's basically bumping it to 4K value, 80% here, 1,800.
I would do that on those values. If you could bring it down a little closer to my number there, I'll do your 1,800 here and do 3 there. So call it 48.
You know, I'm kind of in the mood for a flip. If you're
You
down
watch the game? They're in town.
38, 4K,
Not much of a gambler.
or I'll just meet you at 39.
49.
49. Same shit.
I should have just shook his hand and walked away.
Just scooped it. We can do 49, or we can flip for 100 either way.
I'm not much of a gambler. 49's a good deal for both of us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I was talking the card. I was talking the card down before I knew it existed.
Yes.
You understand?
And I think these prices are already fair. It's just from a deal that I'm out of, so I have some room on it. So I'm basically putting that at like $12.50 and $7.
Sure. Yeah, and numbers wise, it is solid and would make sense. My only question to you is: there anything I like am not seeing on these because I can't find?
It was just like the one comp from a long time ago.
And so that puts me at what? That puts me 1750, and then so you had these at 1250.
Together, yes. We just saw one of these.
U.S.
Just cash.
He's probably wealthy.
I mean, he doesn't have your kind of money, but he's all right.
I only have Uncle Adam's trust fund. That's it. Whatever he leaves to me.
You can trust Uncle Adam. He's a trusting guy. I'm gonna put my number in my calculator, so that way
Okay.
you can't think.
Showing at the same time. I know what you're gonna say, but
On 3?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I knew it. I knew what his number was gonna be.
Because it's fair. I think it's like $13.50 comps.
I got 13. Yeah, I got 13.25 comp.
Yeah.
11 would be my ceiling if you wanted it, but I would get these out at the 3, so it'd be 41.
41.50. Dude, it's rookie Otani. This is not Scott Kingery. You don't even know who that is.
I don't. I have no
Hanley
idea.
Ramirez. It's not Hanley Ramirez. You know.
Hanley Ramirez had some great years.
He did have some great years. I'll throw you a Paul Skeens 10 for $25.
There, I'm
for 25 for 20.
Oh.
No, that's $50 card. I bought those at $35.
Jesus
I was gonna sell to you at
Christ.
$25.
That was gonna get. If you want to throw in a Paul Skeens, I'll do it at the number
But I already came down. Why did I have to throw a Skeens in? I was at 12.
because I came up and I'm trying to.
But that's
meet
what we
in the
did.
middle.
You were at 11, and I was at 12, and I said let's settle at 11.50.
Right, and I went from 1060
Yeah, but 1060
to 11.
1060 was the. Let me just dip my toe in the water and take its temperature. That was not. You weren't
In
trying
all
to close the
fairness,
deal.
in all fairness, 1200 wasn't happening. 1200 wasn't
1200
happening.
is fair though. It's 90%.
1200 is very strong on these.
Yeah.
We're getting something done. We just don't know what.
We're off by a Paul Skeens.
Yeah, that's a big dude. 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
SGC 10?
Yeah.
I'll throw him in.
You'll pay for it. Is it cash?
Yeah.
All right.
Come on. For your favorite nephew in the hobby.
Cause it's you.